My next patron question is from Micah, who wants to know my thoughts on a certain Oscar category and its winners. Over the years, the Academy has honored great songs from Over the Rainbow to Let It Go, and many of them have become classics. However, there have been some classic songs like Rainbow Connection and Footloose that were nominated but, strangely enough, did not receive Oscar Gold. What are some Oscar-nominated songs you think should have won but for some reason or another didn't win? So looking over the winners for Best Original Song since the category's creation, I find most of the winners to be agreeable. There are fantastic songs that did not win, but a lot of the time they were up against tough competition. I guess I should start mentioning the years where I really did not like the song that won, and 3 easily top the list for me. There's Things Have Changed from Wonder Boys, which just is not my cup of tea. I personally would have voted for A Fool in Love from Meet the Parents. Maybe I'm biased because I think Randy Newman's one of the best songwriters in musical history, but I thought this was a catchy tune that was a great way to open the movie and perfectly fit the lead protagonist. My Funny Friend and Me from The Emperor's New Groove was another worthy song that was nominated that year. The next original song winner I don't particularly like is It's Hard Out Here for Pimp from Hustle and Flow. Let me repeat that. There's an Academy Award-winning song titled It's Hard Out Here for Pimp. But even looking beyond the title, I just don't think it's a very good rap song. Although in its defense, the lineup was not exactly the strongest that year. I guess the song from Crash was okay, but there were only 3 songs nominated that year, and they could have filled those last 2 spots with There's Nothing Like a Show on Broadway from the Producers, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or even One Little Slip from Chicken Little. The other Oscar-winning song that does not do it for me is the theme from Spectre. Its competition was not the greatest, but Simple Song No. 3 from Youth was a decent opera number, and Till It Happens to You from The Hunting Ground had a powerful message. I did feel the 2015 original song nominees need a bit of livening up though, as all the songs were serious in tone and theme. My musical taste tends to veer towards cheery and upbeat songs, so I would have absolutely nominated Feels Like Summer from the Shaun the Sheep movie, Better When I'm Dancing from the Peanuts movie, One Kind of Love from Love and Mercy, and Mean Old Moon from Ted 2. Looking at some other years, The Bare Necessities from The Jungle Book is one that certainly would have been a deserving winner. It lost to Talk to the Animals from Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle was nominated for Best Picture, so it's understandable why it won, but The Jungle Book was by far the more popular family-aimed musical film among critics and audiences, and its songs were considered more memorable. Mrs. Robinson from The Graduate should have been nominated that same year, might even have won, but according to Paul Simon, he and Art Garfunkel forgot to send in the submission forms. Another song I would have liked to see win is That Thing You Do from the movie of the same name. Adam Schlesinger had to write a song that would have believably become a smash hit in the 60s and pulled it off wonderfully. It lost to You Must Love Me from Evita, which is an okay song, but sort of meshes together with a lot of Andrew Lloyd Webber's other work. Micah mentioned the Rainbow Connection from the Muppet movie, and that would have been my pick for the Oscar as well, but it lost to It Goes Like It Goes from Norma Rae. This is another okay song, but raise your hand if you've heard it. And if you've ever heard it, raise your hand if it made you emotional like the Rainbow Connection has. Another song I think should have won is the theme from Blazing Saddles. It's an excellent song that opens the Mel Brooks classic with a bang and actually feels like an authentic Western song, as helped by Frankie Lane singing his heart out, because he had no idea it was a comedy. It lost to We May Never Love Like This Again from The Towering Inferno. It's a nice song, but just feels a little too derivative of Al Kasher and Joel Hirshhorn's previous Oscar-winning song, The Morning After from The Poseidon Adventure. Like I said though, I find most of the songs that won the Oscars certainly listenable, and it makes perfect sense why they won the award. But let me know in the comments if there's an original song nominee that would have absolutely gotten your vote over the tune that won, and thank you for your question, Micah.